Hello Libra, and welcome to my channel, Ragean's Intuitive Tarot. Libra, we're going to just dive right in and see what this lovely planetary energy is bringing in for us now. We just had a partial solar eclipse, and Mercury and Venus have finally gone direct, which means things are going to start progressing and moving, which is awesome. So we are going to start with a message from the Egyptian gods, then we'll do the solitary witch, and finally dive into the tarot. And the Egyptian gods are starting off with you, Libra, with protection and darkness. So you are being protected from any darkness that may be trying to siphon your energy, throw you off course, whatever that is. We have, and it's funny because protection is card 35, darkness is card 34, and then we have card 33, which is healing. So this to me is almost telling me that, you know, if you have been plagued with any darkness, any curses, any, you know, bad karma, anything like that, I feel like you are being protected. There is healing that is being done to you, coming your way. So, you know, hang on to any sort of hope. Like I feel you may doubt it, but you have this little bit of hope, Libra. Hang on to that, because we have truth and fairness. And that is very much Libra energy, if I've ever heard of it. And we have resourcefulness and exploration, alchemical force, being ordinary, and justice. So again, Libra, I feel there's a need, you know, there's a transformation. Spirit is asking you, you don't have to be ordinary. You don't have to fit in. Libra, you are indeed extraordinary. The witches, the solitary witch, we have card 44. And this is, she is 1,000 flowers. There's an abundance coming into your life here, Libra. You're about to receive a blessing again for being patient. We have, and sometimes she changes. You know, this whole journey of life is about changing. You know, I had somebody say to me once, I hope things never change. I hope they stay this way forever. Well, that is just unrealistic, because life is ever changing. Things are always evolving. So there's a need for you to, Libra, you know, give yourself some grace, rest, relax, go with the flow, let go of your fears and worries and doubts. Allow yourself to change and evolve, because that's the whole point of it. The Garden of Hollowed Moonlight. I feel the need to read this one, just the meaning at the bottom. Seeking the beauty in the challenge, finding a way to nurture what most people cannot appreciate, spending time on what is difficult with great rewards to come, sharpening your senses and trusting what your physical eyes cannot always see, a certain keen awareness that comes only for the people who have made friends with the night. Finding the garden of hollowed moonlight in your life, a harvest of beauty, a gathering of success that others will not understand. You are watched over. And the overall energy from the spirit of the witch is the blessings and the banishing candle. The wise solitary witch draws upon her lifetimes of experience. She knows when to bless and when to banish, and each is done with balanced, compassionate energy. She knows she needs to remove some aspects from her life, and when she does this, the winnowing is never unkind. She takes herself to her magical place amidst snow or in summer's fullness, and is welcomed by the wild ones who know her name. She warms herself by the light of the candle that will leave something in the past and help another find their true way. She also lights the candle to bring in blessings. Just as often as she banishes, she blesses. She brings in the light in the time of darkness. She brings in the warmth at the time of cold. She has serenity within all circumstances, for she has seen the wheel turn again and again, and she has found a balance within her own self that exists beyond the fluctuations of the worldly turning of the seasons. She has moved beyond regret, the desire to remain young, or to hold on too tightly to what cannot ever be recaptured, for it is intransient. And she moves into the blessings of her years, the wisdom, the compassion, the seeing of patterns. As you grow older, solitary wise one, you too would do well to find the balance in this inevitable turning of the wheel. You are becoming a wise one, and in time, your older self will welcome you and share with you so much. Until then, banish what cannot bring balance, bless what can help you rise, and find the lightness of being available to you at all ages. Do not remove your wise old self from the world. You are a blessed, wise being, and all points on the wheel are sacred. This is about finding balance, seeking harmony in life and within your own self. Finding a way to embrace the changes life can bring, a sense that your wisdom is shifting, changing, yet becoming more truly your very own, a calm energy that accompanies you, drawing other beings who can trust in your energy, wise yet wild, lightening the dark, warming the cold inside and outside of you. So that is beautiful, Libra. This is truly stepping into your power, your being, your essence, and being a light for others. And I feel like, doing the inner work is bringing a balance to you, a healing. 9 of Swords. Fears, worries, doubts. The Lovers is all about having to make a choice, and the 2 of Swords is, again, I feel like you're afraid of making the wrong choice, Libra. I think you could be worried that you're looking at things, Libra, I feel like you're always wanting to see the best in people. You always want to be fair and just. You want to give people the benefit of the doubt. I do feel like you do see both sides of a story, so it's hard for you to almost pick a side, or because you see the bigger picture in a sense. Now, the 2 of Swords is usually talking about having the blinders on and not seeing something for what it really is. But in this instance here, Libra, I feel like, it's like you've taken the blinders off. We have the Knight of Swords, which is, and then the Knight of Cups. And you see the Knight of Cups is it's like a chess match. Life is a game, in a sense. And you have the Queen of Cups, which is a strong intuition. So I feel like you're very, the Knight of Swords is taking swift action. The Knight of Swords can also say, be careful not to do something without planning, without thinking it through. You know, this has a caution of being too spontaneous, making sure that, you know, you're following. But this, and I also got, so there's split here, Libra. Some of you, there's a caution not to take the blinders off, not to act too impulsively, to really tune into your intuition here. And then there's another group of you that is like, you've got the full picture. You get the game. You know how to move instinctively. You know when to take action and when not to take action. So again, take it how it resonates for you. Don't try to force anything to fit. If it doesn't fit, it's not your story. We have the Four of Cups here. Libra, something has gone stagnant. Something has gone stale. You're possibly tired of waiting for something. So yeah, you're making the call to take some sort of action here. And I think you've really worked on yourself. You've really built up some sort of confidence. You've learned a lot of lessons from the past. So yeah, you're ready to step out there. You're ready to show the world who you really are. You're ready to let your light shine, to just be free, which in turn is going to bring in Libra. This Nine of Cups has been coming up for you for so long. Some sort of wish fulfillment with the Empress here. After a long period of waiting, something is going to happen. You've been planting the seeds. It's a dawn of a new day. Again, you're wiser. You've learned your lessons. I feel this Four of Pentacles, you could have been like working on balancing your finances, you know, planting seeds and growing things. The Emperor taking control of a situation. Page of Pentacles, again, planting seeds so that you can have this happily ever after. This is beautiful, Libra. I hope this resonates for you, and I hope you stick around for more messages from the other side. If you would like personal reading, the information is in the description box below, but for now, I leave you with this, Libra, and I hope to see you later.